How we're doing, guys? It's just finished. Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Fair play to Man City. They won the league, and yeah, we have to take it and move on now. So you know, the season has now come to a close. Manchester City, the Premier League champions again. Fair play to them. You know, they deserved it. 100% record in 2024. I'm not going to complain about that. Well done to Man City. I was sitting there in pure tears when I seen Rodri scored for City, and I was like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, listen, it's of course been a fantastic season for us, and I'm not one bit angry with this team at all. I'm not one bit angry with this team at all. I feel like, you know, we've been so consistent this season, man. It's just been a fantastic season, and big up the boys this season, man. Everyone. I'll be doing my season ratings in a separate video coming out soon. So yeah, make sure you go check that one out. But yeah, listen, what a season it's been, man. Lots of highs, lots of lows, and a lot of VAR talking points. But the season has now come to an end, and we can now look forward to the Euros in the summer, which is another thing I want to be looking forward to. The Euros in the summer. Of course, if Man City win the FA Cup final against Man United, there will be us against Man City again in the Community Shield next season. So yeah, but yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna speak much about the game, because I want to speak more about the season and I think how things have been this season. But I'll speak a little bit about the game. I'll get into that bit in a bit. But there's been a lot of talking points this season. You know, how we were robbed a goal against Newcastle, robbed against Villa away early on in the season, and yeah. Listen, it's part of football, innit? And at the end of the day, you've just got to take it and you've got to accept what happened, and we've got to move on to next season. And I'm upset, of course I am, but like, you know, I'm upset, of course I am, but like, you know, it's a nice summer break now for us. Spend a bit of time off football for a bit before we come back and have the new season again. How quick is it gonna go? Season's just finished now, like 10 minutes ago. We then got a couple of weeks rest. We then have the Euros, and then we're back in action again. So that's plus you've got the transfer window in between. So I think that's just everything for me. So proud of the team this year, man. So proud of the boys this year, man. And you know what? I give them all a round of applause. So good this year, man. And compared to what we were last year, when we bottled it in April, nah. Took it down with City right to the wire, and yeah, we kept it going. And look where we've come to. Next season's going to be huge for us. I'm gonna try and win it next season. Try and win it next season. There's always a next time, but yeah, listen, I'm going to speak about a bit about the game now. Very stressful, to say the least. So many chances, dominating the game as well, and the thing I don't get is, how are we drawing with Everton until about the 76th minute when Kai Havertz then scored the winner for us? It's Everton at home, my friend. Yes, they're on good form at the moment, but come on. Come on. Saka missed the game due to a muscle injury. He was there, but he was just a bit of a spectator. He was watching. Julian Timber came back as well. Looked quite lively actually on the pitch as well. Julian Timber. If I'm going to be so honest with you, he looked very lively, Julian Timber. It's going to be a huge season for Timber next season. Absolutely massive season for Timber next season. You know, play more maybe over on that left hand side, or maybe rotate him a bit with Ben White, because Saliba and Gabriel are in there. They're in there to stay, aren't they? So yeah. So yeah. This is probably going to be the only one this season that I'm not going to include player ratings for this game. Instead, I'm going to do player ratings based on the whole season. So this is where I'm going to use every single player, and I'm going to use all the players that we have in the lineup. So David Raya, shaky time to start Arsenal. Shaky start to life for Arsenal. Developed him well. If you'd ask me maybe October this time, I'll be giving him a 1. Now though, I'd give him a 7. I think he's improved a lot, but I do think next season he'll be up there amongst the best in the league. Got the Golden Glove as well, so he ain't gonna complain about that one, is he? Aaron Ramsdale, yet again, looks like he's gonna be leaving the club. Farewell, Aaron, mate. I'm gonna miss you. It's been a very, very up and down season for him. The games he has played, he has been good, and plus the cup games as well. One in the Champions League. Overall, I'm gonna have to give Ramsdale a 4. He hasn't played that much this season. I think if he played a bit more, I say he's off in the summer now, and we'll probably end up getting a new keeper. Ramsdale for me gets a 4 this season. Right, into the defenders. Ben White over at right back, he gets a 8 for me. Had an absolute stinker at the start of the season. Turned it around after Dubai, and after that Dubai break, and look at us now. Flying high is what we do best, my friend. Ben White has done it again. So yeah. Ben White gets an 8 for this season. William, Cedric Suarez as well. I'm not going to give him anything. Saliba. You know what? Saliba gets a 10. Reason being, he's not my player of the season. I'll get into that in a minute. But Saliba gets a 10 because he's played every single minute of Premier League football this season. Now, for me, to do that week in, week out, is the most tiring thing I could ever do. Saliba has not looked tired all season. He's looked so consistent. Every game I've watched him this season, he's been so consistent. Saliba gets a 10. Gabriel, I think, gets a 9. Hasn't been as good as Saliba this season, but is up there now with one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League, or potentially even in Europe, or at least world football. Gabriel Magalhaes gets a 9. Right, so this is probably where now there's a lot of talking points. The left-hand side. We've had 4 different players there this season. I'm going to start with the most basic one. The one that started today, of course, who scored today as well. Takehiro Tomiyasu. Great finish from him today as well. I'm going to give Tomiyasu a 6. And then you've got Zinchenko, who's going to get a fucking 1. I don't rate him at all. No. Timber, I can't give him anything because he hasn't been playing. And Kiwior, I'm going to give a 5. Our best left-sided defender this season, in my opinion. Yeah, Jakub Kiwior over on left back. Alright, midfielders. My player of the season, Declan Rice. 105 million. Bargain. Absolute steal, bro. Absolute steal, bruv. Declan Rice. Declan Rice. We got him off price. yeah, listen, not complaining about Declan Rice gets a term player of the season, POTS, whatever you want to say. Yeah, Thomas Partey, I haven't really been seen this season. I'm gonna have to give him a 5. The games he has played, he's done well. Jorginho, again, I haven't really seen much of him recently. I'm gonna give him a 7 though, because when he's been called upon in the big games this season, he has delivered and he has been superb. I remember against Liverpool at home when he got man of the match. So yeah, Martin Odegaard gets a 9 for me. Fabio Vieira gets a 4. Smith Rowe, I'd say, gets a 3. Into the attack, Martinelli on the left, he gets a 5 for me. He's been poor this season. Trossard, however, gets a 9. Probably been better than Martinelli this season. Reece Nelson gets a 4. Saka gets a 9. Saka gets a 9. Jesus gets a 7. Kai Havertz gets a 9. And Eddie Nketiah gets a 4. So yeah, they are my season ratings. That is the match review done. Yeah. Listen. Again, it's been a fucking superb season, man. It's a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but yeah, listen, we move on to next season, and yeah, sometime during the week I am going to be going to the Emirates anyway to get the new Arsenal shirt. Ben White is going to go on the back of that one. Stay tuned, because I think I'm going to do a vlog for that one, just in case, like I did last season with at the start of the season with the kids. But yeah, listen, absolute phenomenal season this season for us. If you're new around here, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you lot next season. I'm out of here. Peace.